Hi there, it's Shell and Clint.
Hey guys.
Mom's in the bedroom. We are making some candies. I thought these would be really good for Christmas. So if I share them now, if you want to make them, maybe you'll have, the chance to. So anyways, I made like a double boiler. And so what I did is you just get a pan that's a little bit smaller than your bowl. I always use a metal bowl, and then you're just going to bring that up to a boil or simmer the water, and then we're going to melt our chocolate in here. So they say you can use 1 packet of almond bark if you want, but Clint got me the white chocolate chips, and I am going to use 2 of those, but this will have peanut butter in it, and that will cut down the peanut butter by a 1/2 cup. So I will link the original. I actually saw this on Facebook and I thought, ooh, that looks yummy. So, and of course what we're going to use, this should use crispy rice. So you're going to use 2 packages of white chips, like Rice Krispies, but we're going to use our quinoa, stuffed quinoa that we got. So I'm going to let this melt. So when you're doing a double boiler, most of you guys probably know this, you just don't want the water touching the bowl. And you don't want any water to get into your chocolate, or it will seize up. So it's already getting really hot, so we're going to use and it's melting pretty nicely. So meanwhile, I am going to measure out my peanut butter. Okay, we're going to have creamy peanut butter. It calls for rice cereal, but we're going to use our puffed quinoa, mini marshmallows, and then some mini chocolate chips, which we're going to use semi-sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out 1.5 cups of creamy peanut butter. This is about melted. Now we're going to add in 1.5 cups of peanut butter and melt that into our white chocolate or our almond bark. And I think we'll really like it. And we're making it a little bit healthier with the superfood quinoa. And somebody mentioned that chocolate has got to be a superfood. I can't remember who it was. You're right. I do have an issue with chocolate. I know. I'm going to get some hate comments. Chocolate's just not my favorite. Though sometimes I do crave it. So, Somebody said you can't use too much chocolate. I think you can. Sorry, didn't mean to wiggle. But I just have to be in the mood for chocolate. Now, Mom and Clint can eat chocolate every day and be quite happy. Mom could eat it all day, every day. Clint's just like a treat at night, Meow, meow. The baby's in the background playing with Daddy.
What?
She is very demanding. Okay, now they say go ahead and let this cool for about 10 minutes. Because the other ingredients, you don't want to put them in and have them melt all over. You kind of want them to have some integrity when you put them in the candy. These are called Avalanche bombs. So I'm going to let this cool for 10 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, so that's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead. This is that puffed quinoa that I got from Amazon. I'll put a link below. We really like it. It does taste like puffed rice. I'll show you the picture. Crispy puffed quinoa. I think anything you use, you know, Rice Krispies in, I think you could use this. But we try to incorporate some healthy foods in our diet. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it feels cool to me. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our marshmallows. So you just didn't want your marshmallows to like melt into it, you know. That looks perfect. So that was 4 cups. So this was 4 cups of the crispy quinoa. And then your marshmallows, you just don't want them to totally melt. That's one reason she said to kind of, you know, let it cool for a little bit. It's okay if they melt a bit, but you just don't want to lose, you know, because it's more like a candy, so you want a bite of that marshmallow. It's already really cooling down. So, and then we're going to add the marshmallows were 2.5 cups. And I'll write all that down below the video. And then 3/4 of a cup of mini chocolate chips, and we're using semi-sweet. Figure there's enough sugar in here for everything else that we don't need milk chocolate. I know some of you will think otherwise, but you know, you do you. Clint loves milk chocolate, but he likes things with semi-sweet in there too. And I just prefer the semi-sweet. And that's it. I suppose you could put like nuts or something if you wanted, but we're just making the same thing. Get a little scoop. And going to put them over here. Let me move you guys to there. See if that stays or not. It looks like it's moving. And I think it says it makes like 60 of these guys. There, that's good. Don't touch it. But I think these would freeze. I try to always send goodies to my brother and his wife for Christmas. And I was thinking, I bet I could make, you know, these a few days early, freeze them. And we may even freeze some of these if there's tons, which I think there will be. So as you can see, some of the chocolate chips have melted, but it's not totally dark, you know. Not totally mixed in, which I think is what you want. But again, I will link her thing below so you guys can check it out. I don't know if I'm going to have enough pans to do all this. If she says it makes 60, I don't think I got 30 on this pan. I think it might can fit more on this side. Let's see if I can move this over here. Yeah, I think these are going to overtake my kitchen. I think you could easily half it too, you know, the recipe. 1 container of the chocolate chips. And then just half everything. I'm going to try to fit in as many as I can here. I think you could even do it into bars, you know, maybe just like the marshmallow crispies. I think you could maybe do that and just cut them. But I'm doing it the way she told me to. Okay, Daddy, I think I need that other tray. These over here. Well, I can help you in a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to try to get over the desktop.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you didn't want your chocolate chips to melt as much as mine did, you should wait probably another half hour maybe. But I'm fine with them. Still have some marshmallows intact. Mom's still trying to figure out her spinning wheel. I tell ya. It's gonna have protein in it, you know, because quinoa has protein, but so does peanut butter. I don't know why I said it with an accent. The quinoa, the flavor of it tastes just like puffed rice, if I haven't told you that yet. At least it does to me. I didn't really notice the flavor. They sound so healthy when you say quinoa. Minus all the, you know, just say quinoa puffs. I think I might have to get another pan. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, let these cool, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're cooled and have set up. Okay, so Clint's fixing to try it. I gave you 3 because they're stuck together. What do you think?
That's pretty good, man.
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I like it.
He likes it. Woohoo!
Sorry, I'm not having a very good day.
This is mine.
This is Mom's. She's doing a
Okay.
taste test.
She looks terrible
Ow, ow.
today.
Go ahead and taste test it
Okay.
and see. That's got quinoa, peanut butter,
Oh,
marshmallows, chocolate chips, and
Good, huh?
Ooh. I like.
Gracie. Oh,
I do. Oh, that's really good.
she really likes it.
I do.
She does.
It's got the gooey stuff in the middle.
That's marshmallow.
Oh yeah, that's really good. I'm
Okay,
gonna sound
she likes it. She's all happy.
Yeah, happier than what I've been in there.
Yes, definitely.
After
I agree with them.
I'll
They're
do those
excellent.
plastic things.